Hey YouTube, Shobi here with another Stockpile Sunday where I take a look at an old figure I had not had the chance to review. So this week we have S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider OOO's BuraKaWani combo. So this is a movie exclusive form that debuted in the 21 core metal wonderful OOO's movie thing. And it consists of the Cobra, Kame, which is turtle, and Wani, which is alligator, core metals. And they weren't used in the television show at all, so if you don't recognize this, go watch the movie. It was actually pretty cool. This figure was a Tamashii Web Exclusive released in November of 2011, so quite a bit back. And it's actually a pretty solid release. Box-wise, it's pretty much identical to the other Kamen Rider OOO's boxes with the white and the metals and the really cool picture on the side. I still love this box design. Got all the fanciness here and such, and you get nice little foily letters and stuff like that. So very cool. And here's BuraKaWani. Like I said, an actually solid figure. His legs aren't the tightest, but none of the OOO's figures really are. But that's really the only thing I can fault. All the other joints are actually fairly tight, and he's actually pretty solid. The head sculpt, I think, is actually very cool. Inspired a podcast title. With the turban design with the snake, since his head is the Cobra metal. And you got a nice little braid back here and then that actually moves, so that's kind of neat. The Cobra metal itself, the actual legit Cobra metal, isn't that gold. So it's kind of overly gold, I think, but whatever. Kame is an orange, while Wani is more of a kind of a red-orange color, vermilion, over Rapu and stuff. And then you got the metals down here, of course, and then the OOO scanner can pop right off, as per normal. This one actually stays in pretty well, all things considered. Can't complain. And then you got the metal holder thing back there. So, nothing too absurdly nuts, but still cool nonetheless. Very big leg design going on here. You've got the alligator kind of head thing going on here, so he's like wappa 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 and stuff. So that was a nifty finisher attack. There's no effect parts or anything of the sort to pull that off with, but you can pretend, I guess. The Kame shield consists of putting the two halves of the arms here together, which is impossible to do with the ones that are on him right now. But that's why they give you an alternate piece that is together. So that actually is kind of a difficult thing to accomplish, but let's go ahead and do that anyway. Articulation-wise, just nothing is really hindered whatsoever. Just pop these off. The shoulder pads are big because of the turtle armor, but they're independent of the chest piece, so they don't get in the way at all. So basically, you want to position these arms as close to each other as you possibly can. Take one of these, slide it right through. It'll pop right onto the gauntlet area that the wrist pieces sit in. Same thing over there. So that's all secure. And then you take the fists that you popped off earlier, pop them back on, and position them like so. And there you go. So now he's guarding against whatever. It's not a very effective shield, but it does enhance and stuff when you actually get hit by things. But very cool. I am glad they included that, and it's actually a fairly practical use. It's not going to fall apart or anything like that, and it ain't going anywhere. So it's kind of a piece that actually worked out for the best. Alright, so now that that's settled, BuraKaWani does come with 5 additional hands, which isn't much at all. You have a hand for holding the OOO scanner, hands for holding the meta-jaliber, which it does not come with, yeah. And then hands for just kind of relaxed posing and such like that. Gropey hands, I guess, I don't know. Grope? I don't know. Whatever, I'm just having fun right now. So, very cool figure. I'm actually not gonna really change the hands at all because I don't need 3 of the 5 hands. And punching just kind of works for this guy, so I'm not going to bother to change up the hands. and just kind of get him in a fun pose. This figure in general, it's a figure that I think is necessary to purchase if you're trying to get all the OOO combos. I mean, granted, he wasn't in the show, he was only in the film, but it's still a legit combo with a actual tune in the DX OOO Driver, so I think it pretty much counts in my opinion. But your mileage may vary with that. I guess it's up to you, really. It should be fairly easy to find on the aftermarket. The OOO combos didn't really sell all that wonderful. OOO's wonderful movie, get it, huh? So, I mean, if you can find this guy for about $3,500 or less, then you should be in the clear. I actually really like it. The colors blend very well. The purple compound eyes are a very nice effect, and the head sculpt in general is done really well. I think it's just one of those unique looking riders, and that's why I really kind of like this this combo. Shame it wasn't used elsewhere besides the film, but what can you do? Not much. Solid figure with very little problems, so if you're a OOO collector, then by all means pick this up. If you're just kind of casually collecting OOO figures, really the only reason to pick this up is if you absolutely love this form, otherwise it's a pretty easy skip. But for completist collectors, obviously it is a must-have OOO combo. So you can check out ShukenShinobi.com for latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out Riders, Dreams, and Rambles, the podcast bringing the latest token news in the quickest way possible. And of course check out CSToysJapan.com for your S.H.Figuarts needs. So see you next week on another Stockpile Sunday where we take a look at OOO's Super Tatoba combo. See you then. Take care and have a great one. Bye.